Hello, hello, hello. How are you? I hope you're good. Have you got a cup of tea? A cup of tea is desired. It's cold. It's cold. I feel rather Game of Thrones-ish, but, you know, winter is coming. Winter is coming. So we have tea. We have socks. I have a runny nose. I don't have cold, I just have a runny nose. So, where am I up to? Well, I have been knitting a little bit because I've basically been doing a video for a friend of mine who wanted to know how you work a heel flap and gusset. So I've worked the heel flap and the heel turn, and I am now on the decreasing-y bit. That's a techie term, that is. The decreasing-y bit to get down to my original stitches again. So, yeah. And there's a Daryl coming downstairs. There he is. He's coming. He's coming closer. Shh. Shh. And he might not come in here.
Hi! Whoa, Mom, that web and spider's awesome.
Is it awesome? Do you like that?
Guys, Mum has a web on her channel with a spider.
They can see it. They can see it.
How?
Because they can see what's on that screen there. Excuse you, what are you doing? You're supposed to be in bed.
And I come down to give you a huggy.
Oh, a huggy. What? To go with all the other huggies you've come down to give me so far today?
Everyone, I would like kisses today.
You would like kisses today, would you? In the chat, please. Dragons and kisses would be very, very nice in the chat. Is anybody there?
Oh, remember those kisses you gave me earlier? I want kitty cat ones.
You want kitty cat kisses? Oh.
Mum?
Well, I don't know if there's anybody in chat yet.
Mum?
I'll give you kisses. Stay still so I can kiss you.
Mum, if you want owl kiss, I can maybe tell them to give you an owl kiss.
No, I don't want an owl kiss. I want a Daryl kiss. Mwah, thank you.
Everyone, can you make an owl kiss for Mum?
Oh, look, there's Duck. Hi, Duck. How you doing?
Hi, Dog.
That's it. Lots of kisses for Duck. How you doing, sweets?
How you doing?
Oh, I'm getting the cuddles that I should not be getting because somebody should be in bed.
It's me. I'm 5.
Oh. I've already had that notification. Twitch has just notified me again that I can manage from my phone.
There's a spider on
There's a spider on my screen. Trust me, she can see it. Okay.
I know, but it's
He seems convinced that you guys can't see it because it's on my screen.
But...
Is it on your face? He'll go.
Wait, put your hair down.
He goes da 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 da.
Put hands by the spider.
No, come on, because you go to bed now, right?
No.
Nighty night.
I want dragon kisses.
No, because there's not people there to give you dragon kisses. I know he does. All happening. Oh well, there you go. I lied. Dragon kisses from Sandy, who knows how to spell your name right, because she checked.
Oh.
She sent me a message specially to make sure she knew how to spell your name. Hi, Miss Al!
Hi, Miss Al.
Right. Yeah, I think I should let it grow so it's curly and long and he looks about 3 again because he's just too grown up with it all cut.
Can I have one kitty cat kiss?
One kitty cat kiss. You got dragon kisses, is that not sufficient? Hey, April.
Hi, April.
April's the one that do kitty cat kisses you watch. Oh, look, Miss Al sent you yarn balls with are they with love hearts? I can't see them very well.
No, Dad.
Or are they little yarn ball love hearts? Oh, look. It's a little ball of wool with a little love heart. That's so cute.
Oh, it's got an eye on it.
It's got an eye on it. He thinks Cyril's absolutely fantastic. I need a something. I need an emoji con.
I got you.
Cyril's your bae.
It's a my head. Get off.
Right, go on. Shoo, child. No, ow, come on.
Hug and a kiss.
You've had like a gazillion hugs and lots of kisses. Mwah. Good night.
No one gets me a cat.
Hi, Becca.
No one gets me a cat.
Run, Darren, it's
kiss.
in your hair. You're not helping.
Mum, no one gets
I have a spoopy spider in it. There you go. Cat kisses from Sandy. Right, sod off now. Go on.
Oh, someone says hi.
Yeah,
to
I
me.
know.
And free kisses.
Daryl.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, everyone. Go on. Go. Leave. Is that cat still on your bed? Is she? Go and give her cuddles. Go on.
Guys,
Make the most of it.
Elsa's on my bed.
Elsa is on his bed. She's been there since before he went to bed. And he's like been tidying his room, chucking toys about and all sorts. But she can't get in Matthew's room. So she's like in disgust, made to do with his bed. And he's like been sat in bed at some point and she's still sitting there. I'm quite surprised. She won't go get on my bed. Or if she does, she won't stay there long. So, how is everybody? Is everybody alright? I have a headache. But Callie came round today and she tried the dress on and we decided how she was going to wear her hair and she did a dry run with the makeup and, you know, we worked out things like you can't wear black pants under that dress. You know, the important stuff. I'm alright. I've got a bit of a headache. I'm tired. My eyes are doing that whole watery thing again. Because I'm tired. The very important things, yeah, well, you can't wear black pants under a white dress, can you? But yeah, the thing is though, she puts the dress on. It's a white dress that I wore when I was pregnant, and it gives her a definite bump, even though she's only like 12 weeks. She's like, oh my god, and I was like, look, you have a bump. So, well, yeah, that's what I said. So, if you're a bit squeamish about tablets, I suggest you look away around about now. Okay, you're safe to look. Yes, so it's all very, 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 very exciting, and I'm extremely excited. But very tired as well. So some people are a bit funny, aren't they, about like watching you put pills in your mouth or whatever, and I'm like, suck it up, buttercup. So yeah, I'm going to need, you know, if I ever manage to get enough people on my Twitch, which doesn't seem fucking likely at the moment, a theme, I don't know, or whatever. Terrible signal in the van, so just watch whilst you can. Morning. Okay, my love. Hope you're all right, darling. Oh. My arms are warm, but my shoulders are cold. So I'm going to do the trendy 80s, you know, just shrug it over my shoulders. Where are you, Sue? If you can answer me, Sue. Are you with us, Sue? Where are you, darling? If you're away in the van, are you? So yes, next week is going to be major busy. And then one of my, I suppose you call her a mum friend, you know, her daughter was in the same class as Daryl last year. They would have been again this year if I'd sent Daryl. And she had a baby like 3 weeks ago. And she sent me a message today and said, you know, do you want to get together and the kids can have a play date and you can meet the baby? And I'm like, yes! And she was like, do you want to meet next week? And I was like, I can't, I'm so fucking busy. So I said, well, maybe towards the end of the week. I should hopefully be recovered enough by then to function. And she was like, it's gonna rain. And I'm like, well, shit, let's just play it by ear. So yeah, I don't know what's gonna go on there. It seemed to be a lot of running about, stumbling about in the dark, going, is there anybody here? Have I got about the gist of it right? And Vic getting killed nearly every time you found something. Is that about it? Is that about the gist of it? Yeah, okay. I'd only been there about 5 minutes when Vic said, you know, Vic will die in a minute, and he did. Yes, my outfit is all sorted. It's I don't know, it's a bit hard to sort of explain. It's a nice outfit. I will be sure to get a decent photograph of it. I'll get Callie to take a photo of me and make sure it gets posted. She's wearing a white dress. It's not a summer dress, but it is a white dress. It's not a wedding dress. It is a summer dress, and it's one that I wore when I was pregnant. I found it very comfortable, and a shawl that I've made her. So, no, I haven't done. I don't know whether to bother fighting them about it, to be honest. Because originally the way it was going to be was we were just all going to go in one car. But now his mother is coming, so he's going to go in the car with his mother and meet her there. So I think what I'm going to do is just get photos of them before, you know, before the wedding, when he first sees her, and, you know, all of that lot, and get as many photos as I can, you know, at the venue. But it just seems to be, you know, you go in, they do it, and they kick you out again. You don't get to get any photos, so I might see if I can sneak a couple on my phone, you know, do it that way. I don't know. I'll figure something. I might email her in a minute just to say, look, I'm not being funny, but you seriously telling me I can't get a photo of my kids getting married? Well, yeah, I don't know. I might be able to. It just seemed to be, if you wanted to video record it, you couldn't. So, you know. And we saw a wedding party come out the other week, and they had a photographer. So I think I'm going to take my still camera and see, you know, get what pictures I can. I definitely want one of them signing the register at the very least. I have, yes. I am doing a video for Rita. The first kiss picture. Well, yeah, you got all that, haven't you? So that she knows how to do it, because she asked the other week. So there will be a video coming out quite probably tomorrow, showing exactly how to do it, because I've been sort of videoing it as I go. Yes, you've got to have the first pick and the signing, the first kiss and the signing of the register, haven't you? My nose is really itchy. Oh dear. How are you, Mikey? You alright? You were just dozing for a minute. Oh, you doze away, my dear. So everyone's weekend plans. I'm just trying to figure out how I'm going to get everything done. Kay's getting her nails done tomorrow. And then Monday, I've got to drop the dog off to the groomers at 9 AM. Thankfully, she'll be down there for a good couple of hours. Callie's got her scan at 1 o'clock. And I said that I would drive them in. Even though I can't go in, I said I would drive them. That's fine. I don't mind doing that. That way I'll be the first to see the scan pictures. Yeah, so I'm going to drive them to that. And then around about 4 o'clock, she's checking into the chalet her and Rob are staying at for their honeymoon. But instead of her and Rob checking in, it's actually going to be her and me checking in. The nails are tomorrow. The scan is on Monday. The wedding's Tuesday. Yeah, and then I'm staying with her at the chalet like the night before, and I'm gonna have a couple of drinks. We're gonna get a takeaway, and Daryl's gonna be there as well. We're just gonna have like a nice evening together, and that the night before. And then Tuesday we're gonna come back here in the morning once we're up. She can have a bath. I'll have a bath. Bake up, dressed, and all that lot. At some point, I've got to make a cake. So yeah, a little mummy daughter evening the night before sort of thing. But yes, at some point on the Monday, in between all of this, so dog drop off at 9, pick up around 12, then take them to the hospital. Won't get back to the hospital from the hospital until about 2:30, and then we've got to check in at 4. So I don't know when the fuck I'm going to get to make this fucking cake. I may actually make it tomorrow, and it's because it's only going to be a just a Victoria sponge type cake. I may make it tomorrow, seal it up, and then, cream and jam it on Tuesday morning while she's having a bath or something. Well, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, make it tomorrow and just make sure it's put away in a cake box for... Should be alright till Tuesday then, shouldn't it? My mum's unfortunately not mobile enough. Otherwise I'd say to her, look, it's only chance you can make the cake Monday night, but she's not mobile enough, so I'm going to have to go shopping probably tomorrow to get drink time, eggs and jam and cream and everything that I need to make a cake. I'm doing alright, thank you, Mikey. Just a bit tired. Do you? Oh, it's a shame you're not down here then. Yeah, I'll see what I can come up with. I'm sure I can. Come up with something. Did I decrease them? I did, didn't I? Can't remember. You're starving. Oh no. That's not good. I don't do cake decorating. It'll be a plain Victoria sponge or not. Got a friend who does all that, but she doesn't live here either, so. Exciting though. I don't know which I'm more excited about, seeing the baby or like the wedding. I think come Wednesday I'm just going to be so totally overwhelmed by everything. Oh, I bought this really cute thing in Aldi. Have you been to Aldi this week, anybody? You're going to laugh. I was going to laugh at this after everything that I've bloody well said. But how cute is that? I knew you'd laugh, you bitch. I was there and I was like, oh my god, that is beyond cute. So I'm going to do this on stream and you're going to talk me through it because I have no fucking idea. But isn't that adorable? Well, it won't be until Socktober's finished. But look, you get to do like little flowers and shit on it. I haven't even opened it. I'm going to open it to make sure it's all here because, you know, comes with stuffing and everything. How groovy is that? I've got loads more upstairs because they probably don't supply anywhere near enough. So it's got stuffing. Holy moly, that's like, I know that's nothing near as small as you. This is, doesn't say. Doesn't say how small it is. Should I make an attempt to flatten these before I... It's not really mine, Sandy, but I just thought it's cute. Before I actually use it. And oh fuck, do I need a hoop? I never thought about that. Oh my god. These are the things I don't think about. Yes, I should straighten it, or yes, I need a hoop. I don't have a hoop. I was expecting it to be that plastic shit. Do you know what I mean? Where you don't need a fucking hoop for it. But that's small, I don't. Right, okay. Oh, lovely. And then you get a mess of... Yeah, it's just in one big slip knot, so that's fine. And they've already sorted it onto card for me, which is very kind of them. So you're going to have to talk to me about, like, what I do with all of this. So should I try and flatten it then? Yeah? What's the best way to do that? Should I just iron it or what? Oh my god, it's got like loads of charts and shit. It's a potting shed. How cute is that? Gentle iron. Well, I can do that. So... bummy. Whole stitches. I'm going to have to sit and read this at some point. Oh my. Okay. So I've got a front and a back there. I'm now seriously considering taking it back. Hey Mary. I've got 2 sides there, would you say? Oh, hang on, there's bits on that side as well. Oh, have I got to split this into strands? Oh my giddy aunt. 1 strand, 2 strands, 3 strands, 6 strands. Oh my. And then, yeah, no, I'm starting to seriously regret this now. Oh. Stitch. This is going to be fun. Not. If it's got fractional stitches, take it back. What does that mean? It does. It has fractional stitches. There. What does that mean? Tell I have no idea, can't you? I'm not one to shy from a challenge. Come on. Tell me why I should be frightened. So it's like a 1/4 stitch, right? To be honest, it doesn't look like it's got that many of those. Can't even see any on there. Are these just to make it easier in case you can't see the colour well? Is that why these have all got different symbols on them? Right. Okay. Well, so far I can't actually see any of these fractional stitches. Do you know what? They're on the key, but I can't see any. So if there are any, there's not a lot. Whole stitches. Oh, there's French knots though. I was never very good at them. It doesn't actually tell you how to do a fractional stitch in the instructions either. That's exciting. Okay. It will be corners of things, but it doesn't seem to say that on the thing, you know. See, even on the bunting, it doesn't seem to be that exact. Hang on. Ooh. And the sunflower and that, do you know what I mean? can't really see where I'll have them. I'm not one to shy from a challenge. I will give it a go. And then if I can't do it, I'll send it to you. You watch her explode now. You fucking won't. Hey Nadine. And I got a needle. One needle, which I'll probably lose at some point. Let's do it. I'll stick that down. I'm actually amazed it's all in there considering it was an Aldi buy, do you know what I mean? See if I can flatten it out a bit against the side of the box. Oops, sorry, that's right underneath the microphone, wasn't it? That was squish it into submission. Ooh. But yeah, so at some point we're going to have a go at that. And those of you that know anything about cross stitch, i.e. L, yeah, I bought it for me to do. Not today, but at some point I will. It does, doesn't it? I wasn't expecting it to be actual like cross stitchy thing. I thought it was going to be that plastic stuff, you know. That's what I was expecting. Oh, good. There they go. Rita can help you talk me through it. Oh, because I don't do cross stitch at all. I've got a tea left. Oh, someone drank all my tea. I'm wondering if I can steal my son's doohickey. Oh, it doesn't come up anymore because my thing's not. My doohickey's not not subscribed to him anymore. Thank you. Yeah, I did genuinely think that was going to be like a simpler project when I bought it. I didn't think it was going to be quite that complicated. It didn't look complicated on the frickin' box, you know. But nice and easy when I picked it up. I thought, go on, I'll do that. It won't take long, you know. It didn't even look like... Oh. Yeah, I mean, it even the stitches didn't look like that tiny on the box, and I was like, yeah, it'll be that plastic hard shit that they give children, and it would take me, you know, a couple of days to knock it out, and now I'm looking at it going, oh fuck, it's got embroidery on it, and it says you only need skill level of 2. I can't trust boxes, obviously not. Especially not Aldi. Okay, Mary, take it easy. Hope you're alright, honey. It's one of those things, I think, Rita, it's easy if you know what you're doing. I don't know what I'm doing at all. I have no idea. You're working on diamond painting, hope to get it done by the new year. You keep moving the day back. I've been doing a jumper for my mum for about 3 years now. And I'm just like beyond over it. And it's just like, I've come to the realisation I'm probably not going to get it done for my mum, so yeah, never mind, eh? I'll make her something else. How big is this diamond painting in AD? Is it like massive? Don't think I'd have the patience to do diamond painting. Oh, decent size then. That one Tiger's doing bloody massive, isn't it, Elle? She's doing like a Serengeti or something or other. It's got wildcats on it, I think. All the big cats, yeah. She's crazy. It is absolutely immense. It's the sort of thing like, you know, she's going to be still working on it in 10 years' time and only done like, you know, 5 rows or something. That's it. The thing is though, I'm like, I would end up knocking it flying and all those little diamondy bits would end up going everywhere and then I'd be really, really upset. What needles do you use in Sweet? Oh, never heard of them. Never heard of them. Let me look them up. Lovecraft's doing them. No, those are Knit Pros. I love that. Google takes you to a website that doesn't even sell them. Stitch Studio by Nicole knitting needle set. Is that them? Is that them? Does that look like them? Stitch Studio by... Does this look like them, my dove? Never heard of them. Are you using the key to tighten them properly? Okay. That's the one. Right. Do they have... I know these aren't the same brand, but most interchangeable needles work in the same way. Do they have either a small hole in the end of the needle where the screw is, or in the cable ends themselves where they screw on to the needle? You can just see there's like a, hang on, get that in focus. You see the hole in the cable there? Right, you should have somewhere in your set a key and it looks like a T-pin, are you using that to help tighten it up? What you want to do is you want to screw your needle and your cable together. Right. Then you stick that in the hole of your cable. Right. And then you can tighten the needle with your hand, and this helps you keep the cable in place. I'll show you quick. I'll tell you what as well, I know it sounds a bit daft, but something like a rubber glove to help you get hold of the needle. So you screw it together. Let's get you in focus a little bit more. So you screw it together like so. Okay, and then what you do is you get your thing that looks like a T-pin and stick it in the hole of the cable like that. Okay, and then you hold the T-pin and it enables you to get a little bit more purchase so that you can do your, okay Sandy, see you later, so you can do your needle up. And if you use something like cut finger off of a rubber glove or something like that, you can then put that around the needle and it gives you that little bit more purchase, and it just makes them tighten up that little bit more. That's what the hole is for. If you don't have one of these, a safety pin, that will fit. It'll just give you the ability to make it that little bit tighter. But saying that as well, I don't know anything about Nicole needles, okay, and I don't know how good they are. Some needles just don't stay done up. And I must say, if you knit a lot, needles are the one thing that I would spend a lot of money on. Which is why I've got this set. Quiet in here tonight. Everybody's abandoning me. My thumb actually aches because it's been so long since I've done like a lot of knitting. Thumb on my right hand aches a lot. You can split it into two halves, that set. You could, like, if you don't knit on big chunky ass needles, you can just buy like the smaller set as a set, and that'll do up to about 8mm, I think, and then you can just sort of buy the individual ones if you want them for later, so you don't have to buy the entire set all in one go. So I splurged and bought the whole thing in one go. My mum bought herself a set as well, and then a couple of years later she had to give up knitting because she couldn't see it, so I ended up with like a double set. How is the destroyer of coats, Becca? Little moo. Yeah, I like these needles. I used to have the Knit Pro needles, but I had the same issue, was it didn't matter how tightly I did them up. They kept they kept undoing, so after a while I got really annoyed with it and I sold them on, and that's how I ended up with this set. Can't remember who recommended these now, but I liked the case. You knit with big yarn, so you need the bigger sort of needles then. But you can buy a smaller set or a bigger set. Do you know what I mean? As in, and by that I mean in sizes. So you can buy the sort of first half, which is just these ones, which I think is what my mum bought, because I don't have sort of duplicates of the larger ones, up to about 5mm, which is an 8. That's what I like about this. It's got sizes in US and English as well. So I think it does 2.75, which is a 2, up to an 8. And that will come in a case. Was it you that bought some on it? You might have done, yeah. You might have done. And then you can buy another set, which is 9s and upwards. Or you can buy the whole lot in one go. Or you can just buy individual tips. You know, whichever is... I mean, that's a Knit Pro, but that's a fixed one. I know it's Knit Pro because it's purple. That's why I bought them, because they had purple cables. It's basically whatever's more financially good for you, really. There are pictures incoming. Oh, look at the puppy being all cute. Don't fall for it, she kills coats. Look at that ear. I mean, what the hell is that? That's immense. Bless her. Aww. Sleepy Popeye. She's cute though. Why's over there in the bed? Pretending to be cute as well. It was so funny. I was sitting here last night, because I've been doing this video for you, Rita, on how to do the sock heels and that. Last night I'm in here knitting away, and my son got in from work, and he knew I was recording, so he sort of went off to sort myself out some dinner. And you can tell he's not used to living with somebody who streams, because he's moving shit about in the kitchen, and the kitchen door's open, and I'm like, sorry about noise. And then he's like backwards and forwards, you know, in and out the lounge and up Dad's stairs, and I was like, for fuck's sake. And then he went and sat, but he didn't make a fuss of the dog, right? So she sat there, and she's gotten quite vocal about that kind of thing now. If somebody comes in and they don't love her, she doesn't go to them and demand love. She sits over there going, She'll go on and on. Shut the fuck up, dog. If you want attention, go and get it off of him. Do you know what I mean? So in the end, she goes waltzing off in there, and he's sitting there eating a banana. Now, it's not a very well-kept secret. Obviously, it was to my son, but it's not a very well-kept secret to the rest of the family. Isis absolutely adores bananas. She really does. She loves bananas. So she goes in, and she sat there in front of him like this. And he says, what do you want? So she went and drawled and shuffled forward on her bum. He's sort of laughing at her, and he's like, what do you want? Go away. So she barks at him, and he's like, what? Like this, thinking she's just being all cute and adorable, which, you know, sometimes she does. And then she very, very pointedly looked at him and looked at the banana he was eating. So he says to me, does she like banana? I was like, yeah. As soon as she got her bite of banana, that was it. She didn't want to know anymore. She turned around and fucked off. It was so funny. And he was like, she stole my banana and then she left. There you go. You should have known. The dog wants the banana. But I've never known a dog to like banana before. It's so funny. Yeah, it was. It was alright. I got your banana. I'm off now. Fuck you. How rude. And he was like, I didn't know she liked bananas. I've been eating banana every day for the past 4 days. And I'm like, well, now she knows you've got them. That's it. And she follows him about anyway, because like I said, he's the chef. And at Christmas, he does all the cooking. But at the end time, he does do all the fucking cooking. And he always gives her like a bit of gammon and that. So Christmas Day, we spend the entire day shouting at the dog, get out the fucking way, because she's sitting in the kitchen drooling at Matthew, like, where the fuck is my gammon? Do you know what I mean? So now she knows he's got bananas as well. That's it. She thinks he's bloody God and can walk on water or something. Do you know what I mean? She thinks he's wonderful anyway. Bing. 9 o'clock already. Where does the time go? Yeah, look at them ears. Oh, they are so cute. I mean, look at them ears, you guys. You found elf-friendly cheesecake. Oh, well, that's you happy then. I bet that's you well happy then, isn't it? Oh, yeah, because you're vegan, aren't you? Is it nice, though? You know, because I hear sometimes when you find a vegan solution, it's maybe not quite as nice, a bit powdery or something. It is nice. Oh, well, that's good then. Yeah, pudding you can have. That's great. Is it a goo? What I call goo. I don't know if that's correct. Their stuff's lovely though, isn't it? Yum, yum, yum. Daryl does my head in when you stream, because he spends the whole time counting down with the clock, waiting for Stream Raiders. And then it comes on and he watches it, and then he buggers off into the other room. Then he comes back after about sort of 10 minutes. It's Stream Raiders on yet? It's Stream Raiders on yet? No! It's not. Go away. You got way too excited when you were eating. I bet you were well happy. They told you she was a minute Jack Russell. Now she's bigger than your older dog. Definitely got some form. Yeah, I'll say. No, there's no way she's full Jack. There's got to be Whippet in there. My first mother-in-law kept a greyhound and 2 Whippets. The greyhound was an ex-racer, and she had 2 Whippets as well to keep her company. And lovely dogs. One of them had ears like her. She does look very Whippet-like. No way she's miniature Jack Russell. Yeah, he just thinks it's brilliant. He said to me this morning, are you going in the office? I was like, no. Aren't you going to go in and do the Stream Raiders? I was like, no. I said, I don't play Stream Raiders. That's what Elle does. And he was like, oh. Are you going to watch Elle then? I was like, no, Elle's not on this morning. And he was like, oh, okay. Yeah, not today. And I'll start for Christmas. I've got a couple of little bits. Mainly because I can't afford to do it all last minute. But and not only that, but I thought it might be a good idea to sort of get on it like a little bit earlier this year. Because Christ knows what the postal situation's going to be come December. But I bet asking what everybody wants. You bought wrapping paper, you just need presents. Yeah. That's how I feel about it. Be all different next year because I expect Callie and Rob will have their own place by then. They might not want to come to us for Christmas like they normally do. We always get together at Christmas. It's one rule I've always had, even when my kids were teenagers. No, you can't go out on bloody Christmas Day. You will spend it with the rest of your family. You've got to move sun care again to make more space for Christmas stock. Yeah. Can't you just put the Christmas stock where the Halloween stock is at the moment? After, after Halloween. Why does it not work like that? They're in a dump bin next to the oh, okay. Yeah, no, I've always had a rule. Christmas, the rest of Christmas, you do what you like. But Christmas Day, we spend it together as a family. But obviously next Christmas, not this Christmas coming, Callie and Rob will be married, have a baby, and their own place. So they might not want to come to us Christmas Day. So, I'm not quite sure what's going to happen. This is where you're going to, because stay with the family. Because the trouble is, of course, that, you know, I'm not the only parent that will need to be visited over Christmas, so... And I think by then Alex will have his own place as well, so... Yeah, maybe. It'd just be odd, do you know what I mean? After all this time of us always doing Christmas together, even when I lived on the mainland, we came back for Christmas. We came here so that we were all together for Christmas, because I wouldn't have it any other way, do you know what I mean? It'd just be weird that after sort of, you know, years and years and years and years and years and years and years of doing it, that now it might be different now that my kids are growing up. Well, yeah. I just kind of like that we do, you know. We don't do like a huge amount in the way of presents. But it's just nice to spend one day a year without, you know, hopefully killing each other. Well, the one Christmas there was a massive row and Alex spent it sat in the bedroom because he refused to join us for Christmas dinner, so, you know. That was a massive family row. That was good fun. Yeah, no, I understand that. I mean, I've worked retail, so I understand the Christmas isn't that great. And, you know, the years I spent with Stuart, who was a postman, don't forget when we first got together, remembering how exhausted he would be working Christmas. Just, you know. Well, that's it. It's like, I mean, Stuart never spent Christmas with me. Never. Not in all the years that we were together and all the years we've known each other. He did not celebrate Christmas. And then what he would do is like, he would basically say, right, I've got Christmas Day off. If he was lucky, he'd have Boxing Day off if it fell on the right day. If not, he'd have to be back at work Boxing Day. And he'd get home from work Christmas Eve. And quite often that wouldn't be until 8, 9 p.m. This is for a post worker, do you know what I mean? Mail delivery. And he would just go in, he would shut the door, and he wouldn't come out again until Boxing Day morning. He wouldn't talk to anybody all day Christmas Day. He wouldn't talk to anybody, not even me, you know. He would go and shut his bedroom door and stay there. When he had his own place, he would go home, and he said, what was it, one year he had pizza for dinner on Christmas Day. He said it was fantastic. And I said, what did you do, babe? He said, I spent the whole day reading and I had pizza for dinner. Lovely. And that was it. He said, best Christmas ever. It was fab. And people were like, oh, don't you spend Christmas together? And he's like, no. You know, she's got the kids, she's busy with the kids and, you know, her family and all that lot. And he's like, and I don't do Christmas. He didn't decorate, he didn't do fuck all for it. Spent the day in PJ's net chips for dinner. Exactly. Sounds like a plan. But I just personally think it's, you know, you should do as much or as little as you want to. You know, it's like my mum doesn't decorate. They don't decorate down in the big house. Callie decorates her room. The boys don't bother. My mum doesn't bother. I decorate up here, but I only put a tree up. I don't put shit all around the house because, you know, it gets a bit much for me. And the tree doesn't go up until the 12th. And it goes up on the 12th because that was my dad's birthday. And it's been tree day ever since my dad died. So, yeah, tree goes up on my dad's birthday. We have a drink. You know, say happy birthday, excuse me, to me dad. Tree goes up. We have a few more drinks. And then everybody goes home. And then the tree comes down usually within a week of Christmas Day. It certainly is never up come New Year's. It is down by January. This is fun. You told your daughter, what if your future husband or boyfriend says, I do not want to come celebrate Christmas? She said, good, you can stay at home and I'll come over. Good girl. But it's like, you know, my mum every year, she's organised Christmas. She's organised getting the food in. She's organised getting the veg ready. She used to cook it up until sort of my son became a chef. He now cooks it. But this year her eyes are so bad that she obviously can't see to do any of that. And she basically turned around to me, you know, several months back and went, I hope you're ready to do Christmas. And I'm like, what? And she was like, well, you're doing it this year. And I'm like, eh? So I've never done Christmas. Do you know what I mean? I was like, what do you mean I'm doing Christmas? And she said, well, I can't bloody do it because I can't see. And she said, not only that, she said, but I'm not going around Morrison's and all that lot with in the current, you know, COVID conditions. And I'm like, you could have warned me about this. And she's like, I am warning you about this. This was in, like, you know, April. I'm like, I'm not ready to be in charge of doing Christmas. So she was like, yep, you're doing it this year. So I'm like, oh shit. So me and Matt have started the food list. Because we decide basically what everybody else wants to eat. Because if we've got to cook it and prepare it, it's up to us. So we were like, right, what are we having? We're having this because I like it. I'm having that because you like it. But we're not having that because neither of us like it. Oh, but so-and-so likes it. Well, tough shit, they're not cooking it. That's it. I've got to do all the baking as well. Oh, man. Give me 2 seconds. I'm just going to go and get a glass of water. Hang on a sec. Ah, back. I have water. Excuse me. Oh, Becca, you'll be very, very pleased to know that I did not drunkenly buy a phone the other night. I spent all the next day wondering if you were going to message me, mind, going, did you buy the phone? Yeah, I think I'm going to hold out for the Pro Max. Which is only another, what, couple of 3 weeks until the pre-orders or something. What did I say about my needle set and oldie? Can't remember. I can't remember, sorry. You'll have to go back and watch it. The set I've got, yes I do, yeah. I love it. They're nice and pointy. I like a pointy needle. I don't like needles with sort of rounded off ends. Ooh! Being raided! Wow! Hello, Rogue Knitter. Thank you for the raid with 28 people. I've never had 28 people in my chat before. That's quite frankly bloody brilliant. Welcome to the channel. Who have we got? We've got Rogue Knitter. We've got Robo Babe. Robo Babe. That's a fantastic name. JK Knits for You. Rishka. Oh, I'm going to screw this up. Angaboda. Rishka. We'll stick there, shall we? Yeah. Yay. Thanks for bringing people in. That's fantastic. I don't think I've ever been raided before. Oh! How's it all going? Rogue has really awesome danger noodles. Do you? What do you have? I fed my danger noodle last night. She's very ungrateful. She'll probably bite me if I open the cage. Oh, thank you. I dyed it. Long time ago, but you told Rogue I'm lovely. She lied. She lied. I'm a cow. You have 2 ball pythons. They're getting fed today. I can't do ball pythons. My last one, she didn't make it, unfortunately. She just stopped eating on me, and no matter what I did, she just wouldn't have it, and I lost her. I've got a white corn and a western hognose who's hysterical. His name's Steve. Yes, he's about, what is he about? 2.5 foot long. Of course, he thinks he's a 20-foot long cobra with attitude. He's so funny, and a white corn snake that has not been handled enough and should bite me, I think, if I put my hand in there. So, yeah. Hognoses are hysterical because they think they're so big and fierce, and they're not. They're cute and fat. You have a corn and a hog too. Cool. My corn, she's about, what, 5 foot long? I rescued her from an unwanted home. And she lives the life of Riley now. Phone is problematic while babysitting the washer. Washer? You're babysitting a washer? The kitty's confused why you're sitting in a corner watching the washer and yelling at you. I don't know where my cat is. Last I saw her, she was on my son's bed. Shani, that's a fabulous name. What do you reckon? Socks. It's Socktober. It's Socktober. Just plain socks. Okay, thanks very much for coming in. Take it easy. Rest the back. Always listen to your back. Well, it's been a while since I knit a pair of socks, so I thought I'd best get my hand back in, because, you know, the cold feet weather is coming and it's been a while, so blame dog for socks. Yeah. Can I have subs now? Hey, Jolyn! I don't know, but I've just been raided. Which was rather exciting. I don't know, what's the requirements? But we will have warm feet. We will. And warm feet are very important. Because I find if my feet are warm, the rest of me tends to be warm. Exactly. And a grumpy owl's never a good thing. She gets quite loud. You get blamed for everything in Rogue Stream anyhow. Well, there you go. You should be used to it by now then. That's is what you're saying. Yes? I'm over 54. Oh, okay. Well, damn. I didn't even know that. I don't know. You know I've got no idea how this thing works. I haven't done any little subby things or anything. Oh, God. Last time I mentioned bots, people laughed at me and then went quiet. Because I asked if it was hiding under the table. Okay, so I need a bot. And I need subby things. And what else do I need? Oh, that won't end well, I don't think. I don't know, it might be one big mess when you get it out. This is why I don't wash fibre. I can't be doing with all that. I would say don't do it. But hey, you know, it's your alpaca. If you screw it up, send us a photo so we can laugh. What are we down to? 2, 4, 6, 10, 12, 18, 20. Lots of folks do it and show the process and the finished fibre. Yeah, 2 at a time magic loop. Go on then. But, you know, we want photographic evidence of how bad it turns out. You've got to figure it out so you can ease second sock syndrome. That's precisely why I do it. You do have enough to go for it. Do you work top down or toe up, Rishka? This is another reason why I need to make a load of new socks, because when I moved in here, there was a back in here. This is my house, but I've been renting it out. When I moved back in here, there was a brand new washing machine that had been left behind. I was like, yay! But it has ever so slightly felted my socks. You know, just enough that they don't stretch quite so well. You know, just that little bit that it's a little bit hard to get it over the fucking heel. So I'm like, I'm going to have to switch to hand washing my socks or, you know, get rid of the washing machine. And I can't afford a new washing machine. So I thought, well, time to knit more socks then, isn't it? Okay, if you're going top down, okay, cuff down, cast on your first sock on one set of circs. Work 2 or 3 rounds just to get it established. Cast your second sock on to a different set of circs. Work 3 rounds to get them established. Then you plonk them all on one circ and just work and work and work. And I've got a video coming out on my YouTube channel and explaining how I do a heel flap and gusset, because gusset is a good word. It's a fill with water, rinse cycle with drain spin. It's the spinning that might screw it up for you. Yeah, by all means, annoy me with your questions. Sawa, am I pronouncing that right? If I'm not, please say so. Good night, Becca. Sleep well, darling. Night to Pops and the woofies with ears. Lovely. I didn't fuck it up. That's good. To put it basically, it's really, really easy. You've got your needle goes across like that, and then you've got your loop. So you're working on this is your front all the time. The back sits on the cable that then comes out the other side and loops round, hence magic loop. So you've got a loop at either end. And then all you do is you literally work from, that's Discord going on both my computer and my phone, I apologise about that. Let me shut that down. And then you just work from one needle to another. That's pretty much it. They're extra sparkly. My daughter's getting married on Tuesday, so we had to have extra sparkly nails. Yes. What I do is I wind the skein into a centre pull ball. Yeah, using a ball winder. And then one sock, this sock, is going to the centre. So it's going in there. And this sock is coming from the outside. So if you turn the centre pull ball upside down, your yarns don't tend to tangle, that's the word. So do I want to know a secret? Always. I'm not very good at keeping them though. You may make a small sacrifice and try it and then not do it a hand wash. Gone. Sacrifice to the gods of fibre. Thank you. She's also got her 12-week scan on Monday, my first grandbaby. So yeah, scan Monday, wedding Tuesday. Busy next week. And then all you do when you finish, like that's the front of that sock, all I'm going to do now is I'm going to drop that yarn, which is going to the centre of my pull ball. I'm going to scooch this sock to the tip and pick up the yarn from the outside of the ball. And that is essentially it. Don't laugh at you, but you had a girl night with a friend and your sister. Okay, got your nails done, about the same size, galaxy polish and everything. I bet that looked awesome. Lay that. Did you scratch? Did they break? Yeah, my first grandchild. I'm so excited. Yeah. Poop under the nails, right? All you gotta do is wash it off. It's only poop. You gotta follow me. Get a nail brush. Okay, I'm gonna totally freak your head out now. I use a menstrual cup with these nails. Oh my god, I was waiting for that. Yeah, I use a menstrual cup. Yes, I do. Well, yes, bloody way, but yeah. And I haven't scratched myself yet. I've had long nails a long time though, haven't I? I mean, I've had long nails longer than you've known me. You wish you could do it too much so. You came with road grade, but then had to away from keyboard, then internet book. So hi, Tantail. Welcome to my channel. I won't tell your mum, sweet. But for future reference, if you ever get them again, get a good nail brush. That's a pretty and spoopy yarn. Thank you so much. I dyed this yarn about 8-9 years ago. No, it probably longer than that actually. Probably more like, Christ, Al, when did I dye that? When did I sew my wheel? Because it was around about then that I was dyeing yarn and fibre, wasn't it? Yeah, 10 years ago. Wow. Quite literally. Has it been that long since I sold you that wheel? I loved that wheel. That's my first wheel, that was. And yours. Oh no, shit, I feel old now. Fuck's sake. Christ. Alright, that's it. I'm pissed off now with my head being up all the time. When you're a mother, a bit of shit on your hands is no big deal. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if shit's all you've got to deal with at the end of the day, you've done quite well, really, haven't you? I can handle shit. I can't handle sick, though. But there we go. Age is just a number. Besides, experience comes with age. Look at all the young fools out there. I don't know if experience comes with age. I think experience comes from being foolish and young, really, doesn't it? You know? Although, you know, I'm still doing foolish things at my age, so... Shove a bowl at them and run away. I've always told mine, do not be sick on my carpet. If you're going to be sick, toilet, move. Don't be making me, you know, doing that. So, foolishness keeps us young. Well, it gives us something to laugh about, doesn't it, at any day? Oh, thank you. It's, hang on. That one is made from hair from my little boy's last haircut. I've got two made from his hair. There's that one, and hang on while I... Not that one. Oh, that one there is. And I know it's that one because it's got his amber bracelet on it. I have children of all ages, just so you're aware, because you'll hear me talk about them. My eldest is 29. The second one is 27. My daughter is 25. I'm pregnant with my first grandbaby. Then there's my son who is 24. And then I have 5-year-old Daryl. So there was a big, big gap. You're mine, you're both terrified of toilets. 18, 17. Oh, no. Daryl is an adorable little being. Daryl adores the internet. And he, quite frankly, believes that all of you who are on YouTube, as far as he's concerned, I really, really apologise to my fellow Twitch streamers. But yeah, he's convinced that basically YouTube lives in the computer and you are all on YouTube. I'm not sure if he thinks you're real or not, but and that you are all there to give him kisses. So I do YouTube videos as well because I do bullet journaling and I tend to do a video near enough every day. So the rule is, you know, please feel free to give this video a thumbs up, you know, click and you'll be subscribed and hit the bell and all that. Don't forget to leave us and you've got to leave kisses for Daryl. And people that watch me regularly always just chuck a shitload of kisses in. So in the morning he's like, has YouTube left me kisses, Mum? And I'm like, yes dear, here you go. And he's like, yeah, I got kisses on YouTube. And he's well happy. So do the teachers live under the desks too? My son's homeschooled. But yeah, he's convinced that everybody lives on YouTube. And he sometimes doesn't quite understand how, because my next youngest son, the one who's 24, streams from time to time, and he doesn't understand when he's watching a replay of the video why I can't get Alex to wave at him. Oh yeah, he's totally gonna be online. And it's like if I'm watching a replay of somebody streaming and he's like, tell them to say hello to me. I'm like, no, baby, because they're not actually there. And he's like, but I want them to wave at me. And I'm like, but this is a video, not a stream. How come my yarn has a gloss to it? I don't know. It's just standard Blueface Ester. There's no silk or anything in it. Actually, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. It's mine. I should know this. It's a superwash yarn, but yeah, it's just wool. There's no nylon or anything in it. It might just be the light. So yeah, when my streams start, Daryl's usually in them to begin with. And he demands kisses from anybody who's in chat, and then he goes to bed. Which is quite cool. Because your yarn doesn't look quite so glossy. Oh, I don't know then. It literally might be the light, because I've got a white light just above this camera, because this camera's actually attached to it. And it's literally like 2 feet away from my hands, so. What yarn are you using? Are you using like shop yarn or indie dyed yarn? And I bet there's nothing wrong with your knitting. Yeah, that sounds like a shop bought yarn, yeah. Yeah, quite probably. Because they don't look shiny to me. Start by doing just one sock. Yeah. The first pair of socks I knit, I probably knit about 5 socks just to get a pair. Because I had to keep undoing it to redo it, to undoing it to redoing it, because I couldn't get the stitch count right, I couldn't get the tension right. And I got so pissed off with it. Thankfully, the yarn I was using actually stood up to being knit and undone and reknit and undone and reknit, you know, and it actually did stand up to it quite well. And they looked so pretty when I was done. I was like, yes, my first pair of socks. And I've got big fucking feet, and I was so annoyed because it was just like, I've knit them and they don't fit. You have to take ladders again, but it's not the join of the last stitch from the needle. Are you working on your first sock tight set? Yeah, but I mean, that's what I've said to somebody else. Sorry about the slurping, that's my dog. You're working on DPNs. When you're going round, it's the same Same process really. Right, hang on, let me just get to the end of this and I'll show you. Right. Well, like I said, Rita, you could work your cuff and, you know, an inch or so of sock body, if you like, and then try them on. And if they're too big, then you've only got a little bit to undo. When you start a new DPN sour, you want to pull your first 2 stitches really, really tight. So knit your first stitch, slide it off and pull that yarn nice and tight so that the last couple of stitches on your previous DPN are pulled quite tight, and you want to do that for the first couple of stitches. Now I'm actually decreasing here, so, but what you would still do is once you've pulled it through, you still want to pull it nice and tight, and then that will pull these 2 stitches tight, and the stitches on, whether it's a cable like I'm using or DPNs, L knits with DPNs, it will pull those stitches tight as well. And then you might think at first, oh, but it's a bit too tight, but as you work the sock, it will even it all out. It's bloody cold in here. Hang on. I'll put my jacket on. Where the hell is the sleeve on my hoodie? It's here. I found it. Looking at the moment is that you're just knitting tubes, okay? Don't worry about actually concentrating on knitting a sock. Just go for, right, I'm just going to learn how to knit this small and in the round. And then once you've got that, you can concentrate on going for a sock, if you like. I think socks are just, they're so clever. That's it. Yeah. I find people are more wowed about the fact that you made those than they are about the fact that there might be a gap here or there, or, you know, slightly sloppy stitches or whatever. But the good thing is once you've cracked it, once you've found your recipe, as it were, for making socks, then you tweak it so that your socks fit your feet perfectly. I love making socks for me, and I love making socks for my daughter as well, because she's the same size as me. So pretty much anything that fits me is going to fit her. And it's when people say to me, can you make me socks? And I'm like, no, because I don't know your feet. I just say to people, no, you can't afford me. Excuse me, I've got hiccups. And it always cracks me up that people are always shocked that somebody who looks like me knits socks. That's the trouble you have right now, trying to knit socks for someone who gave you yarn and patterns but not foot measurements. I knit socks for somebody recently who I've never met, and she said, you know, would I knit her some socks? And she'd done me a few favours, so I said, yeah, you know what, I'll knit some. I said, but I'm going to use it was a store bought, you know, cheap yarn. So I'm going to use this yarn. She went, yeah, I really like that yarn. So I was like, awesome. And I said to her, all I need from you is to know, like, do you suffer from swollen feet or, you know, anything that might cause your feet to be larger than standard fitting shoes? You know, do you take a wide fit in your shoes? And the length of your foot from toe to heel. And she come back and said, no, she didn't suffer from swollen feet, and measured her feet for me. And they were pretty bang on, which I was quite pleased about. But that, I would say that is the measurement you need. You have a pair of the socks, but you have no idea how to really match them. Working socks on plain. Oh, a pair of their socks. Gotcha. I would ask them for their foot length and go from that. I mean, most people have the same, you know, diameter foot-wise, size-wise, sorry, which is why we all sort of knit roughly 64 to 72 stitch socks. Yeah, I mean, if they're hand knit, you could count some rows, which will be tedious, but it will give you an idea. It's a knit pair, but store bought, so it's done on probably on a knitting machine then. Okay, so you're going to have to do a bit of maths there. Oh no, because you still don't. They're still going to be slightly smaller, aren't they? I would ask the person in question for the length of their foot. Just say, look, I need you to measure tip of toe to heel, and then just go from there. I got the girl that I made. I got her to measure from her heel to the tip of her little toe, because I always start the toe decreases at the tip of the smallest toe. Yeah, or their shoe size. Yeah. Yeah, it depends. I mean, it's not very likely that they would need a larger diameter sock. You know, if they take a wide fitting shoe, then yeah, I would say, look, can you give me your measurements from the end of your little toe to the back of your heel, and then also the diameter around the widest part of your foot, and then you're going to have to kind of wing it, I think. The trouble is with store-bought knit socks is that there's like elastine and that in the yarn, so it's like Dork says, they are made to stretch to your foot rather than tailored to fit your foot, if you like. Alternatively, put them aside until the pandemic's over and knit some else. There you go. Linky from Elle. Oh, yeah. My corn is moving about, which is most unlike her. Fat cow, she's huge. She ate 2 massive mice yesterday. I'm surprised she's on the move. Is the weave still going? We don't get any magazines like that where I live. All got to be ordered. Our magazine selection's pretty shit. So is everybody doing Socktober, or is anybody doing anything that's not socks? Tell us what you're working on, come on. Hi, Fig! Excuse me. I've been drinking really cold water and it's giving me the burpees. She gave you the yarn and project at the very beginning of March. Oh no! Yeah. How are you, Vigdis? Are you having a good evening? Whiptobers is what you're working on. Trying to get everything finished. I don't think I've ever gotten all of my whips finished. Ever. Earth to me, hello! You're deciding how you want to back or not back an embroidery before you get to some painting. What is the embroidery of? Multi-crafting, this is what we like. You're painting leaves, oh lovely. What, you were painting a picture of leaves or you were painting on leaves? Because, you know, knowing how diverse we all are, I really need clarification here. You broke your left leg in July. Oh no! Oh, you got them set really far back on all crafting. Just now getting the bug to craft again, you fell down a Twitch knitting stream hole. Oh, there you go. break your leg. Come on. Spill the beans. What did you do? Was it spectacular or was it funny? Yeah, no. She's sitting at the bottom with the rest of us drinking tea. You do the leaves on paper. I want to watercolour some and acrylic some. Awesome.
Let's see what's up in the news. But first...
Alexa, quiet.
I didn't catch that. Where should I get your news
Cancel. It's Alexa, cancel. Shut the fuck up. It's a cat silhouette filled with flowers and a happy home. Oh, I bet that's lovely. I love those kind of things. Fucking woman, be quiet over there in the corner. Oh yeah, by all means. We love pics on this channel. I taxed everybody last week and made them send me pictures of their pets. Because Becca, who's now left, her dog ate her coat. And she said this fact. She sent me a load of pictures on Facebook Messenger of dog looking really guilty, and the other dog like looking all innocent and all of that lot. Do you know what I mean? And I was like, she's plainly been egging the destroyer of coats on, because she just looks so innocent. Like, I didn't do fuck all, mum. So. All the pics. I don't think I've ever been given a housewarming gift. I got bought a bunch of flowers once as a housewarming gift and that was it. I've never been given anything for my house. Yes. Video will be out tomorrow, Rita. Because once you've done the 32 rows, you've then got to do a few short rows to give you that curvy bit at the end. But yeah, if you've done a 32 row, if you've done 32 stitch, do a 32 row. But I should have the video edited and on YouTube for you tomorrow. No worries. Is there a link for my YouTube? It's just the same name. Put it up on YouTube if you want the link. Oh, there you go. Els already provided it for you. Thank you. Thank you for the sub if that's you. Don't know how many stitches I'm down to now. Should really count, shouldn't I? If I go decreasing and then find out I've got too many, I'll be annoyed. 2, 4, 6, 8, 16, shit, finger slip. I can't count black stitches to save my life. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 28, 30, 2, 4, 8, no, it's not. Trying to snack all the infos. It's mostly bullet journaling videos that I post onto my YouTube, but I was asked how I work a heel flap by Rita there, so I thought I would show her on a video. Yeah, no, they didn't stay very long at all. I thought you'd gone to sleep, my love. You just like clicking of the knitting sticks. Yeah, no, Mary did say goodbye. April didn't, so I hope they're both okay. I thought I'd soothed you off into a little snooze there, Mikey. April is here. Rita lied. You're lurking. Are you alright? Is Mary alright? Look, I'm knitting under bloody chat. I should scooch over a little bit. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And where's my cat? I haven't had a picture of my cat today. I'm a baby. I want to show him off to everybody. You've been in and out of napping, just listening to the clicking. Cool. Hey, well, if it helps soothe you, maybe that's what I need to do. Maybe I need to record the sound of knitting. Your eyes need sleepy time. Go to bed, baby. Get a good night's sleep, my sweet. And I will talk to you at some point during the week. I'm not sure when. Because it's going to be hectic. For you and me, isn't it? You didn't get good sleep last night. Oh. Good night, Elle. Sleep well, my love. Ooh, crikey. My son forcefully opened the front door, frightened the shit out of me. Sock take for you this week. Crazy times. Yeah, I'll send you some pics. Is that both of you, April, or just you? Didn't get a very good sleep last night? Did I buy that phone? No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I'm going to hold out for the Pro Max and see if, you know, there's a slim chance in hell, i.e. none, that Apple will give me the 2 years finance that they seem to be doing, because it's interest free, but I don't think they will, because it's done through Barclays Bank, and you didn't get a go. Oh, I'm sorry, sweet. Yeah, the finance is done through Barclays Bank here in the UK, and I've only got like a joint account on that. I don't have my own account with Barclays. It tends to work better for you if you do. But hey, it doesn't hurt to try, does it? I will give it a go. Might ask my son and say, look, you know, just put your name on this. You had an accident shopping for yourself and the hamster. Oh God, oh dear. How much did you spend? Mikey has this gorgeous little black hamster. She's adorable. Some technical difficulties. But here they are. Cat embroidered with doggo tags. Okay. Excuse me. Oh. I just got to wait 3 hours now for it to open my fucking internet browser. Oh, there we go. Page, well, embroidery and doggo tags. Hurry up. I want to see the doggo. Oh my God, I've got to click and agree thing just to fuck's sake. Ah, oh, that's lovely. That is really, really, really lovely. That's stunning. Doggies. Oh, look at the doggies. Scroll down and there's doggies. That is really, really lovely. I love how you've done that. I love silhouettes with when the middle's all like, you know, filled in like that. Shop in Singapore on Etsy, it sells fancy hamsters. Oh well. $200 on a hamster. Popped in for a short while as you finished ink drawing. Hello Andy, how are you? Love, love, love the embroidery, Earth to me. That's lovely. I don't do embroidery. I'm not an embroidery type person. I'm good, sweetie. You know. Try not to stress about next week too much, but you know. It's going to be pretty hectic the next couple of days. Oh, one more with a better shot of the doggies. Okay. Oh, look at them. Aren't they cute? They got collie in them. They are sweet. Aww. They got collie in them. Little fiddly, but super sad. Yeah, I bet. It's lovely. I wouldn't want to give it away. Crypto's the ginger, Gotham is the darkness. Absolutely. Exactly how it should be. Yeah, she's moaning now because my son's come in and mystery mixes. Good old Heinz. Yeah. My dog's moaning now because my son's come in and not worshipped her enough. Poor boy's just got in, he's knackered from work. What are you drawing today, Andy? Loving seeing your stuff on Instagram at the minute. Cool. Been here for 2 hours and 20 minutes. Go soon. Need my booty sleep. The prompt you're finishing is well tailored. Ooh. Look forward to that. Oh dear, I've actually done quite a bit today. That's good. A couple of hours. Ugh. Yeah, so that's what you should get at the end of it, Rita. Something that looks a bit like that. So that's the flap there. And then that's the bottom of the sock. And you do a few, you do the flaps, then you do short rows here, which then give you that curved bit. I do love a hand knit sock. But I will definitely get the video up tomorrow. so that you can see the whole process. She's not even looking at to see where he's gone. She's got her head down on her bed. She's going, grumble, grumble, grumble. Get to that time of night there. I think we'll call it a night in a sec. Unless anybody's got any good gossip to keep us all awake for a little bit longer. Being as I've lost Mikey to snoozes and Elle to her bed, and can I do a vid to help your DPN tension? I'm gonna have to go and find some DPNs. I don't know if I've got any. My mum might have. Similar sort of process really as to what I'm doing here. When you switch to your next DPN in the circle, yeah, knit your first stitch and then pull the yarn really tight, and you want to do that for at least your first 2 stitches. I'm doing them on a cable needle. But yeah, as you switch needles, you want to pull the yarn really, really tight on the first couple of stitches on each DPM. No, that's, yeah, I don't know. Hang on. Circular needle, not a cable needle. I'll get there in a minute. Oh, I've just fucking dropped a spare one, hang on. Here. Circular needle, yeah. You can do anything on a circular needle. Even a pair of socks. Oh, you can even tie holes in them. Tie knots in them, sorry. Just use a circular needle instead of DPNs. You get better tension if you go from behind the previous needle instead of from in front of it. Don't know if it's actually gossip, but the colour carmine is made out of tiny. Yes, I'd heard that. And your mother wears a red lipstick. Oh dear. Yeah, I just knit on a cable needle, a circular needle. Fucking hell, I'll get it right in a minute. Because DPNs make my hands hurt. No, that's why it's called Magic Loop. I've been doing doing this on a Saturday for 3 bloody weeks and you've only just thought to ask me about how I knit socks? OMG. Right, no. I'm also doing them 2 at a time, just to really fuck with you, Noodle. Right. What you do is you push your socks onto the tip of your circular needle. Yeah. So I'm working on the sole of the foot at the moment. Right. Yeah. So I'm working on the sole of the foot at the moment. The top of the foot is on the cable part of the needle. So I've got 1 pin here. Then I've got the cable coming out here, going around there, and I've got the other pin here. So what you do is you pull that out, not all the way because you want to leave yourself a little bit of a loop. And then you just work like that. So you've got a loop at either side of your socks. That's what's called magic loop. And then you just knit across basically, or work across in whatever your pattern is. But I personally don't like using DPNs. A, because I then suffer from second sock syndrome, i.e. I don't really want to knit another sock exactly the same as the first one I've knit. And I find they hurt my hands more. Now you can get, if you don't want to do 2 socks at once, you can get little itty bitty sort of 9-inch circs for knitting a single sock onto, but then I would still have the problem of second sock syndrome. End of that sock, drop the yarn, scooch the other sock up, two circulars. So you do 2 circular needles. Yeah, I started out doing it that way, and I didn't like having the pin, you know, the end part dangling all the time. And then I looked up like how to do it on 1 circ, and once I sort of grasped it, it was like, oh, well, that's so much freaking easier. And I like doing 2 at a time because it just seems to go faster. And not only that, but then I'm so anal that I'm 100% sure my socks are the exact same size, because it would really bug me not knowing whether I'd done the exact same amount of rows on each sock, because I'm like that. It is. I love doing 2 at a time. I do 2 at a time socks, I do 2 at a time gloves, I do 2 at a time sleeves. If I can work 2 things at the same time, I will. Right. This is 1 circular needle. Right. So it goes from here through the front of my socks, okay, see there's the other bit, front of there to the end. It then loops around my fingers here and goes through the back of my socks, yeah, to the other end of my circular needle. Okay, now you don't need to think about what is at the back when you're knitting magic loop. Forget about it. You really don't need to worry about that. So you move your knitting up onto your left knitting pin, needle, stick, whatever you want to call it. You then want to pull this out to give you enough room to loop it around and work. This is purely a matter of personal preference. I like an 80 centimetre needle to do magic loop with, otherwise it just gets a little bit tight. So I've still got my loop here. This is the middle of my cable over here. So I've got all of my all of my stitches that I'm currently working on are on the pin. The cable then goes around there, loops back round through the back of the socks to over here. Yeah, and all I've done is pull it out to give me a bit of room to work. And then I just pull the yarn nice and tight. So you can actually see, if I give them a bit of shape, you can actually see how they're sitting. So the cable is running through these stitches on the back of my sock. Yeah? And then I just pull this out to give me a little bit of room to work. And then all you need to concentrate on are the stitches that are on your needle right in front of you. Okay, so I've still got my loop over here. And now I've got a loop over here, which is why it's magic loop. How do I cast on? Well, you needed to be here 3 weeks ago for me to show you that. I have 2 sets of circular needles. I cast on using a technique called super stretchy cast on. I think it's Tilly's super stretchy cast on. And I cast on 1 sock onto 1 set of needles, and I work 3 rounds. I then cast on another sock onto another set of needles, same size, and I work 3 rounds. Then I work across the front half of my sock on one of them, and then the front half of the other sock to get them both on the same needle. And then I put my spare set away. So yes, you do need 2 sets to start off with. Just makes it a little bit easier. But I did actually show, and I screwed it up royally, and then I couldn't remember how to do it, and I had to look up on YouTube all while streaming it. It was so fucking embarrassing. I was like, my brain just went, no, not helping today. And I was like, don't embarrass me. That's the bind off. That's the bind off. The super stretchy bind off. You want, hang on, I will pull up the YouTube link for you. But yeah, I did show it a few weeks ago when I was streaming. Video's probably still up. If not, it's over on my Tilly's Really Stretchy Cast On. That was it. It's over on my YouTube channel if not. Short version coming up. Copy link location. Is it Tilly Buddy? Is that who it is? Yeah, Tilly Buddy. Love that cast on, and I've been doing that cast on for as long as I've been knitting socks. But yeah, talk about embarrassing. Here I am like, yeah, I'm going to knit socks on Twitch. And my brain went, yeah, but I'm not going to let you do it. And I was there going, shit, how do I do this? How do I do this? And I had to actually look it up and refresh my memory because I hadn't cast on socks for yonks. Pardon? What are you moaning about? This is my little doggy. Oh, you can't see her. Oh. You might just see a bum. No, she's stuffed her face in a food bowl. Greedy pig. Oh, what's the matter? It's funny, I don't do toe-up socks as much because I can never quite figure out when to start the heel. I usually end up making the foot a smidgen too long. That's why I prefer top down. Silly, innit? You almost thought you could do it till I just grabbed cast on. It's super easy. It is super easy. But I mean, you can use any cast on you like. That's just the one that I prefer to do. So, you know, it's the one that I found works best. It makes a lovely stretchy top to go with your rib, which is nice, and it's a pretty cast on as well, you know. Itchy. Yeah, exactly. That's a lot of the reason why I don't like toe-up socks, because if you've got the length wrong, you're screwed, aren't you? Top down, you know, you work at the length that you want it to cut your leg, and you know. And the good thing with doing top down as well is you can try it on, and if you just need to knit just a few more rows, and you just knit just a few more rows, and you're not undoing anything except the length of foot. So yeah. But I'm going to love you and leave you because I've been on for 2 hours and 40 minutes and I'm tired and I want a cup of tea. And my hips have stiffened up and I need to move, so. So, thank you so much for everybody who raided me along. Was it Rogue Knitter? Was that the name? I loved the name and now I can't remember. And it won't scroll up anymore because it's pants. Well, everybody that came in and raided earlier on was fantastic. Thank you so much. Bang on time, you just finished it. Awesome. I'm here Saturdays, every Saturday, doing this. Well, you know, I might be spinning one week, you know, but October is socks. So yeah, we're doing Socktober, and then I will start pulling in other crafts and crap. Rogue Knitter Raid, that was it. Thank you. I have crap memory. But yeah, Saturdays, 8 PM UK time. I'm here. I'm here Wednesdays, but I do bullet journaling and scrapbooking and shit on Wednesdays. So, you know, if you're into that. I've got a YouTube channel, same name. If you want to go find me on over there, that would be much appreciated. But yeah, thanks for joining me. Made it all fun, guys. I hope you feel better, April. You know, chuck me a message if you need to, sweetie. Everybody else that was here, thank you. It was good. Hey, you know, if I can help in any way, mate, chuck me a message. My social media links are over on my YouTube, but I'm pretty much everywhere. So take it easy, guys. Have a fantastic rest of your day, no matter what you're doing. And yeah, I hope to see you all again next week. I've got a stressful week next week. Lots of vodka will be needed. But yeah, have a great day. Bye.